Are you in debt? Do you experience financial anxiety because of it? Not only does debt cause financial anxiety, but it actually can take a toll on people physically. It not only affects the people in debt, but also the economy. It could result in higher interest rates, lower national income, and more. American households are swimming in a sea of debt of $16.15 trillion. People are struggling to pay for their student loans, rent, or mortgage. Their financial standing is getting even worse because of the debt they are in. Debt is one of the many issues that make people financially unstable. The continuous increase in debt is insane. Even people with higher education attainment struggle to find a good paying job that won't let them live paycheck to paycheck. It won't get better anytime soon because of the increase in inflation. Debt will also follow. People struggle to pay for debt because at the same time, they need to pay for the things they need on a day to day basis. As the prices of goods go up, it reflects on the loans. The question is, why is this happening? Why are Americans in debt? With a pandemic going on and with lockdowns, people having to stay home gave a better chance for people to start saving. Saving rate increased to 12.6%, and 83 billion in credit card debt was paid. Some put the payment of their loans on hold as financial aid, which gave people some time to pay off their other debts and save. Household debts are at an increase despite the assistance of the government to help households. Interest rates are going at an incline and will continue to go up. 72.5% of the total debt are the debt of the people from housing. Affordable housing does not come at a cheap price. There's just not enough homes for the people. It doesn't help that there was a time when you had to have a minimum of 700 credit score to be qualified for a mortgage. If they couldn't qualify for a mortgage, people would rely on lending, which was hard too, since dollars weren't easily available, and if they were, there just wasn't enough housing either. The other half of the total debt is mostly made out of student and car loans. College tuition seemingly never goes down. Instead, there's a yearly increase, a few hundreds of thousands for your education, and once you're finished, before you even start working on your career, you're already in debt. President Biden made known the news that the $10,000 for student loans will be canceled for those who are earning $125,000. A lot of people who have student loans are paying for interest, so their actual debt for the loan isn't getting any lower. So as a result, over time, their student loans get higher and higher in total. Before we continue, eggheads, here's a question for you. How has the pandemic affected your financial stability? Let us know in the comments below. A 6-year term that a lender will give is a standard at present, and because of this, people will end up paying for more interest. It's difficult because it's either you put the money to pay for your principal debt or you put it into your savings. Inflation makes all the goods and service rates higher, and this would be okay if the salaries of the people were parallel to the increase. The cost of living is too much, and the people are struggling to keep up because despite there being an increase in wages for some, it still isn't enough. Another struggle is the fact that we are human and we all have our wants. We want this and that, to try this, to try that, go here and there. So you come to think if you should pay your debt or live your life and enjoy. Household debts give rise to consumer spending. Since people loan money, they have more money to spend. They can buy more things, which is great for the economy. If people don't buy things, the economy won't progress. Businesses will go bankrupt. People won't have many choices for jobs. But student loans are still considered what we call good debt. Good debt is when you invest in something that can earn you income. Household debts, on the other hand, are associated with recession. This happens because of a decline in the GDP. People get into debt, the economy progresses, but the more people have debt, the more difficult it would be to pay off their debt, and since they can't pay for their debt, no one would lend them money. Then recession happens. People who earn less have more debt. These people are seen to be less qualified for loans. Then you have your middle class families who have an accumulation of debts. Then a recession happens. People have mortgages and loans, lose their jobs. Then it would just be hard to keep up. There is no need to go into crisis mode because of the total amount of household debt America is in. But we should be concerned. Policymakers should update policies to meet the needs and changes of our economy in order to prevent household debt going out of control. Always remember to find a balance. Being financially literate is to make better decisions with money. When you know how to manage your finances, the more financially stable you can be. It isn't the easiest thing to be given the ever-changing economy, but those who are wise and knowledgeable are able to adapt to the inevitable changes. That's it for today's video, eggheads. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get updates on our latest videos. Be part of the Egghead Finance community. See you in the next video.